banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Cincinnati Bengals. New Year's wishes to all of you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Happy New Year. Partner, a couple of weeks left now in the regular season. Man, you get to this point, we're talking New Year, but for the guys, it's been a long season to this point.
This is such an interesting time for the players because part of the league, Mike, they're coming down the home stretch and their season's going to be over. They're not in playoff contention. They're starting to plan off-season vacations and get away from the game a little bit. But then the rest of the league, they're coming down the home stretch here thinking that their season's going to go on into the playoffs and make a run for the Super Bowl. So, yes, you're tired. Yeah, your legs are a little heavy. But, man, if you're in playoff contention, I promise you, weeks 17 and 18, that's where you make your money in this league. And these guys are coming out today. This game means a lot.
The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us. And off we go on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end. And the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run, and that is Jarquez Hunter. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
From the gun, it's Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Brenton Simpson. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Back deep to receive, the explosive Kevontae Turpin. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the number 1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
Well, the nice thing about the NFL, Mike, is there's always next week. If you're coming off a good game, you got to put it to bed and come back and play well again. But in this case, things could not have gotten much worse for this guy last week in that performance. So this game couldn't come fast enough. He said he had a great week of practice. He was able to put that behind him mentally and physically, and they're going to need him to play a lot better if they're going to come away today with a win.
Once again, it's a 10. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one needed to come out quickly. It did not, and it is a sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Braden Fisk. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. Puka Nacua and this Rams offense come back onto the field. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. We'll start this drive with a run by Hunter. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again here with Hunter. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd down, 3 to go. Trying to run for it with Hunter. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Rams, 1st down.
Goff in the pistol. Short one there to his tight end, Fan. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Now Goff. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Brenton Simpson. He works his way in. And that's now 2 sacks for him in the opening quarter. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. And in this case, the upright sent it right back.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Bengals.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Rams nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The Rams offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. off the play fake. Here's Goff. Throw on the run is complete. Look at the big guy rumble. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. That is a big play for L.A. 42 yards.
First down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. They'll go play action with Goff. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Inside give to Hunter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Bengals' 11-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Goff. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
From the gun on third down, it's Goff. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Mason Graham. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. We are through one. 7-3 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this.
Jason Sanders.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field.
Here we go, here we go.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Open left side is Gesicki. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here we go.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
On 2, ready?
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Here we go.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
They'll stay on the ground with 8-10, trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, they'll go with 8-10.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Wait up.
They'll try it now with 8-10. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
And they knew they were in a tough spot here defensively. Anytime a team gets you down into these 4th and short situations, we've kind of seen this take hold in the NFL. The ability of offenses to generate first downs on 4th down continues to improve year after year, and defenses have a hard time winning these gotta-have-it moments.
On 1, ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. Now a screen set up for 8-10. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run right here. It's 8-10. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Gun. Dot.
Here's Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he'll get into the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals extend their advantage to 14-3.
14. Rams 3.
Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Rams offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. That's taken in, and it's Darkwise Hunter. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Goff. Pass into the hands of Jordan Whittington. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. On 1st down, it's Goff. And into traffic, but taken in. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. 2nd down, they need 3. Now, Goff. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First down.
We go tonight.
A gain of 11.
Like 20.
And the Rams
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Goff to throw. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
That's another.
Throwing, Goff. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Tonight.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Rams cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. It is Week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive in. Our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And here's the Chiefs running back. He'll find an opening and take it in. A 6-yard rushing touchdown. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 55-yard touchdown. The Seahawks get back to 500 at 8-8. They get the victory here in Week 17. One more to bring you. Let's go to Arlington. The Cowboys taking on the Raiders. Oh, and it's Ashton Genty. He'll take this one in for the score. He now has 12 touchdowns on the season. The Raiders with the lead at the half. With that, we'll show you the playoff picture in the NFC. Still lots to be decided as we speed towards a conclusion next week. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening as the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Bengals offense and running back Devon Achane set to go to work once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, can. Cut.
Back to throw. Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing side They're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action. Goff. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Shamar Stewart into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Off-balance throw, it's complete. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Rams punting unit coming out. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The Bengals offense and running back Devon Achane set to go to work once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Burrow to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 29, here's 2nd and 1. They'll give on the ground. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That'll be intercepted. A huge play in this game, and now the defense is given the opportunity to tie this one up as they've cut the deficit to just 2. What a big play.
Yeah, so
The pressure. Too much, and he goes down.
Remember now, Mike, that interception won't count for either guy, but the effort to save 2 points, especially after a drive that you end up giving up a touchdown, it could have easily folded and turned it into 8. But a nice stand there, keeping it to 6, and they'll take all the wins they can get.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense and running back Devon Achane set to go to work once more. And he has been the focal point of this offense. When you get a performance like this, you can almost invariably know the offensive line's been stellar, and they have been so far.
Here we go.
The first down throw for Burrow. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
That's good.
That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
First and 10.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Dexter Lawrence. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Burrow now. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
Cut. 180. 180. Cut.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down. They'll send a man in motion left. They'll go play action with Goff. He'll swing this out to Hunter. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Just tossed right side for Hunter. Roll forward. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, L.A.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Up the middle, it is Hunter. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Hunter again. A big hole. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Now it is 1st and goal.
The Rams. First down. First and goal. Rams.
Hunter is into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. Jason Sanders on for the point after.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
It's up and good. And the Rams will up the lead to 5.
19. Bengals 14.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to put this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Let's get set. 180.
Burrow. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
Here we go. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Rams force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line. Goff to throw on 1st down. Caught by Nakua on the out route. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Rams.
A run with Hunter. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Rams 1st down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Here we go. Tonight.
1st down, another one by Hunter. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6.
Tonight.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
A gain of 6. That's another Rams.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run for the 1st time with their fullback. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd down and 8. right back to the fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They're trying to run with their fullback. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. It comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
It's fourth down.
So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
The Bengals offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Big 13. Big 13.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And 12 yards to go.
11. Here we go. Wide 80. Shot.
Here's Burrow. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
And it's a big-time sack by the defense, but, Mike, you just can't take these sacks if you're the quarterback. End-of-game situations. You're trying to make something happen and come from behind. You have to understand throwaways. I don't care if you have to put the ball in harm's way. You have to take a little bit more chances here. These negative sacks, they cost time, they cost yardage, and they really make this even a more difficult hole to climb out of.
The failure on 4th down leads immediately to a 1st and goal. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.